Macho Man Randy Savage, and you're listening to the Interactive Interview. Oh, yeah.
Interactive Wrestling Radio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of the Interactive Interview on the interactiveinterview.com, courtesy of ProWrestling.com, statistically the #1 wrestling website on the internet today. We're joined here today by the Macho Man, Randy Savage, to promote his new CD. Macho, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic.
We had you on earlier on this year, and the response we got from the interview was absolutely tremendous, so I'd like to especially thank you for that. How's everything been since earlier this year?
It's been crazy right now. I'm in Manhattan, New York, getting ready for that FYE Headstore appearance. We got the new CD dropping October the 7th on Tuesday. It's called Be a Man. Got 13 songs on it, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you've heard about it, but one of my songs is titled Be a Man, and this is Hulk Hogan. Did you hear about it?
Yep, we have it done indeed.
Okay, you know what I mean? And so I'm boxing him in, hopefully, and trying to get him to man up and have a fight with me, a real fight. And that's what I'm excited about over here. The people are pretty excited. They've been backing my music. I collaborated with DJ Cool on Hit the Floor, and it's one of the 13 songs down there. And I even got a tribute song from Mr. Perfect, my perfect friend, Kurt Hennig, who passed away earlier. Was a real good friend of mine and buddy, and just a tribute song to him.
Switching gears real quickly, how is your online wrestling company going?
Let's see, that's just on hold right now. It just never really got off the ground because of whatever, you know what I mean? Just because the music thing got started, and I couldn't really devote a lot of my attention to it. I might get back to it after this, drop a couple CDs on the world.
One of the last questions that we did not ask you in the last interview was about the Spider-Man movie. How did you enjoy your experiences on the Spider-Man movie?
It was incredible. Director Sam Raimi was the greatest director in the world. He was kind of worked with him, not for him, because he would, take suggestions along the way. Just if somebody said something that was really funny, he would just write it right in. And it ended up being the 5th all-time movie of all time. So I was really excited about doing that. Bonesaw McGraw was the character I played, and working with Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and William Dafoe, and Kirsten Dunst. That was all fun.
Better.
Okay, how did you come up with the idea to go into the music business, specifically the rap genre?
I'm not taking myself too seriously as a rapper, you know what I mean? I'm not just trying to entertain my wrestling fans, and I'm real excited about, I'm not about the East-West thing at all, you know what I mean? I'm bringing probably some wrestling fans into the hip-hop rap genre that probably wouldn't even be exposed to it, you know what I mean? Even though rap and hip-hop got a big audience, there's a lot of wrestling fans out there, so I figure it's a win-win, but the only person I am singling out is Hulk Hogan, kind of like Ja Rule and 50 Cent, they got a thing going, I got a thing going with Hulk Hogan, and I'm begging him to accept the challenge and be a man for one time in his pathetic lifetime.
Who are some of your musical idols?
I would say Eminem, LL Cool J, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, just on and on, Run DMC, anytime there was a concert, I've been a fan of music all my life, and I'd always go to the concert and, kind of just, jam out and rock out. I was born into rock and roll, but then rap got contagious, and I got caught up in that, and so now I'm all about the rap, what's going on with rap.
How long was the CD in production for?
Probably almost a year. We've been working on it, and it was, well done by Big 3 Records, and I got my crew, the Rascals, helped produced it, and then wrote it. And the only song that I really helped write was the Be a Man song, the one with Hogan.
You've obviously mentioned the Be a Man song and the Kurt Hennig tribute song, but which track off the album is your favorite?
I got one. It's a love song. It's called "What's That All About." Pretty Lady. That's a real different song, kind of a show the sensitive side of the Macho Man Randy Savage. You know, just it's kind of, variety is the key here because you got a lot of club songs. It's a macho thing is on there. Just like I said, Hit the Floor. You know, just Gonna Be Trouble. There's a lot of songs on there. I really like all the songs on the album.
And do you have a specifically favorite lyric?
A favorite lyric? Yeah, I think just all the lyrics of the Be a Man song. Don't make me mad, dude. The Macho Man's about to explode.
I come from the 80s glam metal era, like Guns N' Roses and things like that, where the stage performance was almost as important as the album. What is your plans for a stage performance?
Well, we had 2 live shows in Treasure Island, Florida, right our home base, just to test out the reaction, and we did about 5 songs just to test the waters, and got a great reaction from the people, and we even did something with a Hulk Hogan lookalike. You know, came brought him out there and punked him out. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of great ideas for. You're right in saying that you know, what you do on stage has got to be truly entertaining, just kind of like the wrestling, you know, is maxed out. You know, I want the people to enjoy themselves, not just about the music, but about the presentation, the lights, everything else goes along with it.
Is there any plans for a tour?
Yes, there is. In fact, I'm in the middle of a promotional tour right now, but we're actually 3 days away from dropping the CD, but there's a lot of interest in actually giving concerts. You know, in fact, my concert tour manager, Ron Harris, has just got through talking with Hawaii, possibly doing one down there. You know what I mean? And so we're very close in locking in a tour, an actual tour. But we're, you know, it's kind of like work in progress right now because we're getting so much excitement going, and you know, it's kind of like we can't do everything at one time, you know. But we're gonna do the best we can to entertain the people as we go.
Moving gears slightly, we've got a couple of questions from the fans. I'd like to know what are your views on the John Cena character that portrayed on WWE SmackDown.
Yeah, I think he's doing great. I think he loves music just like I do, and I hear somebody told me that he even said something positive about me. You know, so I'd like to return to flavor. You know what I mean? And you know, just wish him the best of luck. I know what he's going through. He's doing a lot of traveling, doing the wrestling thing. So I say props to him, and maybe sometime we'll collaborate on the song.
And another question, because you've of course brought up Hogan quite a lot. Recently, Jim Ross mentioned that he wouldn't be too interested in seeing Hogan versus Savage. How's your response to that?
He said that he wouldn't be interested, he said.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be interested. Well, last time I saw that Jim Ross wasn't the owner of WWE. He always, you know, talks like he is the owner, or you know what I mean. But maybe he owns one share. But other than that, I really don't. If Jim Ross says something like he's not interested, it really doesn't affect me that much because he's, you know, like I said, he always talks like he's the owner, but Vince McMahon is the owner.
Would you like to do
Jim Ross is always one pink slip away from being in the crowd.
Wow. Cool.
Would you like to do something that would be sort of along the lines of WWE products with Hogan, or would you prefer something kind of outside, off limit, no limit?
Something independent.
What's that?
Would you prefer to do something with Hogan in the WWE, or would you prefer to do something independent or on your own accord?
I'd rather do it in the WWE at WrestleMania 20, but if that doesn't work out, if it is true that they're not interested, well then I know TNA's interested, and also in Tokyo. There's been talk about the Japanese people over there being very, very interested in the Tokyo Dome to be for us to go over there and to fight it out and have it out.
When you keep saying,
but otherwise, an independent promoter, that would be fine. If a radio station backs it up, or if a charity backs it up, that's fine with me.
when you say fight it out, do you mean wrestling match or real fight?
A real fight, not a work, but a shoot. The first shoot ever in business. Yeah.
What record label are you on?
Big 3 Records. Yeah, Big 3 Records is the record label. And my crew is the Rascals. It's D-A, you know, like duh.
Yeah.
And Rascals is R-A-S-K-U-L-L-S. And it's a crew of 5 guys. And, you know, that's the deal, you know. we're legitimate. You know, we're not taking ourselves real seriously. We don't mean no disrespect to the guys that are regular, rapping for a living and everything like that. But we are going to be tough to contend with. There's no doubt about it. I got Brian Adams as my bodyguard over here. He used to be a Kona Crush.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
Formerly of Chronic and all that.
Right.
And Ron Harris is my tour manager.
The wrestler, or?
One of the Harris twins.
Right. Right.
I tell you what, man, it's like I'm traveling around with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or something.
Wow.
I'm the little guy of the group. One of the guys in the Rascals is Ulrich Johnson. He used to play in the NFL for the New England Patriots, the New York Jets, and Minnesota Vikings as a linebacker.
Wow, I knew him.
Yeah. So we got some big dudes, and everybody's very very talented, very competent.
You mentioned a minute ago the release date, which is the 8th of October?
7th. October the 7th, Tuesday.
October 7th. Where will people be able to pick up a copy of your CD?
Record stores everywhere? Or?
Probably everywhere. Walmart's, FYEs, Coconuts, just different places, It's going to be widely distributed. And then also you can check us out at machoman.com.
Okay, well, we really appreciate you taking
I'd just like to throw in one final question. I know I hate asking this question. I know it's a little bit more emotional, but what is your opinions and views and thoughts on the passing of your ex-wife, Elizabeth?
Yeah, that's very sad that happened. I feel sorry for her and her family. We went together for about 10 years. We're actually married and actually got a divorce, so we did have separation and closure. But I hadn't talked to her in about 7 years, and we were definitely friends. You know what I mean? We went our different ways and, agreed to go on. And so I really know about as much as you guys, or maybe less than you guys know about the passing of her. But at the same time, I just, I really feel sorry for her and her family, and and that's just about it. It was sad because she was very, very young.
Well, we really can't thank you enough for coming on again, and if there's ever anything else you want us to promote for you, we're more than grateful to have you on the show.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry to be caught in a hurry like this, but they got me running around. But after the CD drops on October 7th, if you want to give me a call back, we can get busy again.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Enjoying what you're hearing? Be sure and check out WrestlingEpicenter.com on social media at Facebook.com/WrestlingEpicenter, on Twitter at James Epicenter, and of course, WrestlingEpicenter.com for 24-hour news updates, our interview archives, and all the other information you've come to expect from the Wrestling Epicenter.